Hello everyone. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to draw. I know that many people believe that they absolutely cannot draw, but I strongly believe that everyone can learn how to draw. Aristotle once said that the aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. The way to create a successful drawing can be broken down in 3 steps. Figure out what you want to draw and why, gather the correct drawing supplies to carry out your drawing, and then just draw. One of the first and most important steps of creating a drawing is to figure out what you want to draw and why you want to draw it. You should pick something that interests you in a good or a bad way. The goal of your drawing should be to express the inward significance of what you chose. I will be focusing on the drawing style of realism, but there are many different drawing styles and ways to go about drawing. Realism is taking what's in front of you and putting it on your paper. While it may seem like an uptight form of drawing, it can actually hold a lot of emotion and a lot of expression. Art is powerful. It can express emotion, evoke action, it can tell a story about yourself, and it can even tell a story about someone else. What you want to do is figure out what you want to draw and what you want to express in your artwork. Once you figure out what you want to draw and why you want to draw it, the next step is to gather the supplies to carry out the drawing. The different supplies that you choose can help to express different things, so choosing the right art tools are very important. The first supply to consider is what medium you want to use. This can be pen, charcoal, painting, or pencil. For this demonstration, I chose a simple pencil and some fine charcoal. To demonstrate what different art tools can do, when drawing a line with a pencil, all you can really do is get a line that looks the same. You can increase or decrease the value, but the line is basically going to look the same. But when you use another art tool such as fine charcoal, you can get a much thicker line, and this line can convey a completely different emotion than the line made with the pencil. Another important art tool to have is an eraser. What I use is a white vinyl eraser. The last art supply that you need to have is something to create your drawing on. In this instance, I just use regular sketch paper or drawing paper. Once you have all of the drawing supplies that you need, the next step is to just draw. The first step that you want to do while drawing is to create your preliminary sketch. In your preliminary sketch, like I've done here, you want to get the basic proportions down of what you're drawing. The next step, after you get the basic proportions down, how you want it positioned on the page, is to go in and really focus on the proportions and the subtle shifts in plane and angles. To do this, you can use your pencil as a measuring tool, and you can measure out the proportions and get the angles and match them with what's on your paper. After getting the proportions and the angles right, the last step is to go in and focus on all the fine detail. The detail in this would be the knuckles and the subtle lines of the hands. These details can provide the finishing touch to your drawing and make it look like an overall finished piece. It's also important while you're drawing to step back and take a look at your overall drawing to make sure that it's expressing what you want it to express. Everyone is different, and everyone will create their drawing in different ways. These are just the steps that I use when creating my artwork. Drawing and art in general can be very intimidating, but don't let it be. As with pretty much everything, drawing is a skill, and to improve upon it, you must practice it constantly. These simple steps can just be used as guidelines for beginning artists. The most important thing to remember is that the goal of art is to express what you want to express in the way that you want to express it. Thank you.